Hello, Roman.
Hello, Liam. How are you today?
I was just about to say we can do the game share account now.
Oh, Alpha, yeah, I just saw that party thing come through. Just a little bit too late, my friend. We will... I'll see what time I get off.
Good, how about you?
I'll send you a message, Alpha, when I get off this. I'm good, thank you, Liam. Been looking forward to playing this for a long time. But, heard a few dodgy things about it, performance-wise. But it's quite cheap now, so I thought I'd give it a go. I think it's going to be right up my alley.
Kazima, get off now then.
Okay, Alpha. I'll send you a message when I finish, mate, see if you're about. And speak to you about it in a party. Okay. Yeah. One little flag raised when I started the game. Just the opening movie intro sequence was kind of really had a lot of frame rate stutter. It was weird. That's why I'm leaving this on. I'm hoping to see it again, but it doesn't seem to be playing again. So let's check in. Can do it y-axis. Thank you. Arthur, normal. You enjoy a challenge, strangers are suspicious of you, and you'll need to know the rules to blend in. You'll have a good fight in a harsh world where people don't much like you, and survival is an open question. Let's just play on normal. Music, man. It's getting me dancing. Again, not yet. Okay. I think it's going to be funny. Here we go. Act 1, Arthur. Happy people have no past. Arguable. Cha-cha-cha.
Oh, heavens no. Oh, God.
It's me.
It is very dangerous to put your hands outside the windows of the train.
Arthur, where are you? Arthur! Where did you go? Arthur! Arthur!
I should just take my joy, shouldn't I?
Okay, so I can take it and forget, or I can remember. It's going to want me to remember, obviously. Nice office. I want to remember.
Percy! Percy!
Percival and Arthur Hastings were the surprise winners of the script. Employee of the Year.
What have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Ah, nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party?
Oh.
We've got a piñata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
That's mine.
Aha! The power cell's empty.
Well, what will you do?
I get another one
I'll get a new one.
from somewhere. Go away now. You're freaking me out. Wellington Wells, Imposterum cum Gaudio. Is that her? No. Department of Archives of Recycling and Printing. It's
I
2:10.
love what you've done with your office.
Nice,
It's
isn't it?
so homey.
It's groovy, baby.
It can't be this hard to finish up a day's work, can it?
Hey, look, I've got one right here. Chill out. Relax, lady. Let me read this damn story. Arthur told the judges that his brother has a photo.
curfew in effect at night. Any civilian
Okay, so
What are you going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other. That's what we'll do.
The scrap will be melted down to be used to support the war effort against the Soviet Union, which is by all reports going splendid. The brothers brought in a record 1,654 pounds of scrap steel, winning them a £50 victory against Communism Bond. The second prize went to Alan Unwin, who brought in £315. Jesus, we obliterated Alan Unwin. Those up there. Pencils? Pens. By your victory against Communism Bond. So I guess, should I censor it? What does it say? Select text to be redacted using top and bottom tabs. Slide approve or restore. I'm gonna censor it because she gone. The less information about me out there, the better, surely. In this totalitarian nightmare.
We don't block the whole past here, Arthur.
Right, okay.
Just the bad, sad parts.
Okay, just the bad and the sad.
Well, I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle.
Okay,
You
I
don't
thought
want to
you
miss
left
the
already.
piñata.
I don't want to miss a pinata. Right.
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back today? I made her a welcome back card.
General Robert Bing, the municipal liaison to the Occupation Authority, appeared on Parade Street late last night to speak of a crowd of citizens urgently requesting clarification of the new child registration rule. As most Wellingtonians know by now, all children who will be under the age of 13 by July 22nd must be registered with the authority. General Bing clarified that the deadline for registration is next Thursday. He refused to speculate on the rationale for the registration regulation. I cannot illuminate the regulation any further because Colonel von Stauffenberg has informed me of its purpose, stated the general. I imagine and hope that it has something to do with maintaining nutrition for our growing children in this time of scarcity, but the OA have not told me so explicitly. He reminded the crowd that the occupation has so far been extraordinarily orderly and peaceful, and that citizens' continued obedience to legal orders of the OA is crucial to maintaining goodwill with our visiting. Continued on page 15. If you're out of milk, give him Cheshire's Curiosity Pop. Yeah, don't do that. Have you used Pear's soap? I haven't. Who is Pear? Or is that the fruit pear? Torpid liver, sallow complexion, bilious headache. But be sure they are carters. One pill is one dose. I think this is going to be bad news, right? So I should censor it.
Right.
Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should stop doing that. I should accept. Give the people the truth. In fact, I ain't censoring anything. We're going to put all this through. Drug trials qualified. First round of trials of a new anti-melancholic medication. Yeah, we'll definitely put this one through. This is the drug that makes us all forget. It keeps us joyful. The drug is now to be tested in human volunteers. Citizens who wish to apply as a potential volunteer, there's already a waiting list, can do so at the Royal Victoria. Let's accept. That might get me into trouble. Any more? Canister. Okay, looks like we're done. Wanna spin the chair? Okay, I need to come back here. Well, we're gonna come back here at some point, I guess. Where's lockpick? This can't be opened at all. Right, it's Friday, the 9th of October 1964, and it is 3:45. Holy shit, it was 20 past 2 last time I looked. That's City Hall.
Do you think the canister wonders what life's like outside the tube? Of course, he'd have to break the tube to get out. That would break it for everybody. Clive birth whistle.
Oh look, Miss Bing has written Clive a letter. Dear Mr. Birtwhistle, it is so thoughtful of you to suggest how best to rearrange the department. I'm always grateful for suggestions from junior staff on how best to do my job as director. I sense a tone of sarcasm. However, I am afraid that it would be destabilising to swap your office with that of Mr. Hastings. Wait, that's me, right? Arthur Hastings? Fortunately, turnover in this department is high. If Prue doesn't return soon, I don't see why you couldn't have her office. In the meantime, I suggest you pop another joy and you'll feel the sunshine on your face, whether you have a window or not. All the best, Victoria Bing. Director. Take that, Clive, you little shit. Okay, that's me talking at the top and at the bottom. I guess I didn't like Clive. And if he was asking to swap offices with me, and I have a window and he doesn't, maybe he didn't like me either. Did I have a window?
You're off at the party, aren't you?
I did have a window. I didn't look out of it though. Holy moly. What was that, a dog with a pigeon? Seagull? Oh! Okay, I thought that was a tripwire. Keep your chin up. And here's a letter in what I'm almost positive is Clive's terrible handwriting. Dear Director Bing, one of your employees is a subversive and may even be a downer. I overheard him in the commissary telling a friend that he thinks that his job redacting old articles is silly. And what's so scary about the truth? Hey, that sounds like what I was saying. He's very tall and slim with black hair and brown eyes and glasses. And that looks like how I did in the newspaper. I know I should have asked his name, but I am naturally a shy woman. And I know it leaves off a shy woman, are you, Clive? Or just a nasty, manipulative schemer? Clive? A woman? Strange.
That little shit!
Yeah,
He wants my view!
He does. He does, mate. Well, he ain't getting it. Let's get him into trouble somehow. Oh, he's got kids. Has he? Maybe he's the kid. Can I take his joy?
Well, let's see what Miss Bing thinks of you right now, Clive.
Farm work is expected to return from Germany. The last harvest in and frost painting the valleys of Thuringen and Wellington Wells, 129 volunteer farm workers are expected to return home within the next 2 weeks, states Sir Robert Bing. Each highly paid and well-fed volunteer workers each highly paid volunteer worker replaces one German soldier heroically fighting communism on the Eastern Front. Unemployed men of Wellington Wells who are interested in volunteering for work in Germany in the spring should contact Hauptmann Werner Erhardt at his office at Waterloo House. When he's back from harvesting crops in Germany, he'll be tired of sauerkraut. Serve him victory meat. It's tasty. I guess we should just accept.
Fond memories.
If we're going to get him in trouble. There's joyous news. Oh no, they want us to give the joyous news and redact the bad news. Okay, so we need some bad news. Wellington Wells once again has taxi service, so we'll censor this one. That's good for Wellington Wells.
I think we can live with that.
The Miria Nikish Dance Orchestra. English girls welcome. English girls are always welcoming. Thanks to the heroic efforts of Colonel Van Staffenberg's efficient mechanics, the Wellington Under will restore limited service. What's that, like a underground? Yes, the following stations will be served from 1 hour after curfew ends to 1 hour before curfew begins. Let's censor.
Nothing wrong with that one.
Sounds like good news. Trophy earned. Enjoy the view. Okay. I don't know if we got him in trouble or not. Let's hope we did. Our soul is trying to steal my... That's me! Let's look. They hate me. They hate me. What's this line? Restricted area. No unauthorized personnel beyond this point. I shall take heed of your warning from now on. Close my office door.
Whatever happened to you, Prudence?
Some kind of comeback. Nice, I like what they did there. That's ball comeback. Subtly telling me to come back to reality, one would imagine.
Hi Roman, how
Hi.
are doing? Emoji smiling face with halo.
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? Are you not Aquariusing tonight? That looks like a Dalek from Doctor Who. Did you have a look at Terminator? I almost bought it, man. I was gonna get it, but I saw this and I've wanted this for quite a while. So I decided to get this instead of Terminator. No power. But we can... Oh!
Are you off your joy, Prue? I mean, you too.
Prue's... Oh, that's a month ago. I think it was October 2nd in my office. Prudence Holmes. Prized employee.
You're not coming back, are you, Prue? But where did she go?
What if she was my love interest? Let's go and get a power source. Pop it in her machine.
Yeah, just eating. Emoji smiling face with halo. This looks fun. Emoji smirk.
Yes, it's it does. It looks like a lot of fun. I've wanted to play it for quite a while. Bolshevism against Europe, Gala Smash. If Prue's not here, then somebody's going to know that people have been in here. The new exciting exposition. Oh, and of course Sir Robert Bing and his eye-catching daughter Victoria attended the glamorous function. The exhibition is now open to the public. Bolshevik against this needs proving, I think. Finally, it reveals the insidious perfidy of communist fellow travellers. Even now within our own society, visitors will learn how to be on the alert for communist conspiracies and propaganda. The exhibition, which is free to the public, will continue through November 15th. That's a month away. The proof. I don't know. I think this it'll be good to find out what, if any, repercussions come from this for following playthroughs. Did you know that tripe is the perfect food for your perfect baby? It contains all the essentials for your baby to your local butchers, and he'll give you your baby's weight in tripe. Free. Courtesy of the English Tripe Guild. Tripe was something my parents used to eat when they were young. Colonel von Stauffenberg reminds citizens that all private automotives have been requisitioned by the municipal authorities on behalf of the Imperial German Army and must be turned in by October 2nd. Okay, well that's today's date, so I guess that's why there's going to be no car. This is like I guess there's no cars in this game, and that's just telling you why. So train station to reduce queues, vehicles with license plates ending in 1 and 2 may be turned in on Monday, 3 and 4 on Tuesday, 5 and 6, blah blah blah, fine £100 will be levied, blah blah blah, prove the document. Just to prove all the news, I'll just to prove it all. And Margaret Worthing will open the Battle of Flowers. Miss Margaret Worthing has been crowned a Junior Field Commander of the 1946 Battle of Flowers, which takes place this Sunday. She will lead the annual flower parade, accompanied by her father, Jack Worthing, former lead actor of the Wilt Kemp Travelling Players. She was crowned last night at the Garden Gala by 1945's Junior Field Commander Sally Boyle. Miss Worthing was selected, according to the organisers, because of her spectacular victory garden. We were all amazed how many different varieties of exotic flowers she's grown, all while helping feed her family with her vegetables. The Battle of Flowers dates back to 1920, when participants in the flower parade decided to dismantle their floats and attack each other with balloons. The battle has become the traditional end to the flower parade. There's oh, this one's okay. There's 4 in here. I only had 3 goes before. Police arrest 4 in breeder riot. 1 man, Ranulph Alderley, and 3 unnamed women were arrested in what the police are calling another breeder riot Sunday night. The victim, Mrs. Anne McCutcheon, appears to be in stable condition, as is her husband, Mr. Cyril McCutcheon. There is no word yet on the condition of her baby, whose birth was not expected for another 2 months. The arresting officer, PC John Constable, stated, "It is dangerous for women who are in a family way to strut their condition about. Frankly, it sets people off when decent folk are doing their level best to forget. You shall not forget. I shall print and inform." Wait, I should have done this on... I'm going to get Prudence in trouble. Although she's been gone a long time, so one presumes our bosses know about it. I shall come back. I shall indeed. Right. Hopkins Jones.
No, no, leave me alone.
Hello.
I took my joy. I took my joy. No, no, leave me alone. No.
We need subtitles.
Oh, hi, Arthur.
Hello. Oh, I don't think, hello. Maybe shouldn't have let that guy see me. Leave him alone, goddammit! That dude said my name.
We seem to be a bit behind in our work now that you mention it.
The CPU. Just a bit behind.
Come out to the neighbors and ask if they find therapy if you ate their tulips. I'm sure they'll be reasonable. And remember,
I hear crying. No, laughter. Or is it crying? I can't tell. It's crying or laughter. I haven't found anything yet. I don't think there's anything. Oh, the power cell. Right. Hello. Oh, I thought it was a TV screen. It's a window. Very nicely done. Wow, wow, wow.
And welcome to today's edition of Well, 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 the show where we talk about how to be your physical best. Now, some of you have written in about feeling malaise and lethargy. Now, these are vague symptoms, and the first thing I can recommend to you is, if you're feeling a bit down in the dumps, pop another joy. Everybody wakes up feeling a little bit down sometimes. I call it waking down. And all you need to know is that you never have to feel bad about feeling bad. In fact, you don't have to put up with it at all. Being in Wellington Wells means never having to say, I'm sorry. Now, thanks to modern English science, we have the perfect fix for the blahs. Never be afraid to up your joy. Only you know how much you need, or just ask a doctor and he'll fix you right up. Even if you've got to ask him to. But look, there are some things that joy won't fix, though it will certainly make you feel better about them. Let's say you feel perfectly happy, but you're just having a lot of trouble getting out of bed. What could it be? Ask yourself a few questions.
Every day, mate.
Do you feel pain in your bones? Are you having trouble catching your breath?
Not
Do you
as
find
much
that you
anymore.
bruise easily?
Yes.
Are your teeth a little loose in their sockets and you're under 70 years old? Is your mouth often dry?
Shouldn't I be getting subtitles for
Do
him?
you have scorbutic tongue?
There's some other options to turn on there that I missed. Who are they? Sound captions. There we go.
Other symptoms you might have are red or purple spots on the skin, especially on your legs that look like this. Do you find your muscles are sore even when you haven't been overusing them?
Yes.
Well, you may have scurvy.
No, I'm just old
And
and lazy.
congratulations, this is one of our traditional English enemies. And like all traditional English enemies, we beat it before, yes, and we'll beat it again.
Up the English.
As you know, England has traditionally ruled the seas.
Rule Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Britain never, never, ever will be slaves.
And that means that our ships have traditionally been out at sea for long stretches at a time. Sailors used to eat nothing but ship's biscuits and salt pork. I could do with some salt pork right now. But if you eat nothing but, you're going to get sick. You see, your body needs vitamin C. But biscuits and salt pork don't have any vitamin C. So sailors and long English voyages would get sick. And they didn't have joy to make them feel any better either. Well, a lot of Englishmen put their scientific brains to the challenge, and it was soon discovered that fresh vegetables would cure the problem right away. But how do you get fresh veg on board a boat that's not going to dock for months? Well, Captain James Cook discovered that if you took limes on board, it could cure the sailors. How do you get sailors to drink lime juice? Well, you put it in their rum, don't you? They're not going to give up their rum, are they? Even if it tastes a bit limey. And once they were drinking their daily rum with lime juice, well, they got to liking it. That was called
Just gonna say, is that why we're called limeys?
Brits are called limeys.
I did not
We
know
learned to
that.
put limes in our grog.
Is that true?
They're just packed with vitamin C.
Or is that
So, why are you getting
game
scurvy when
fiction?
you're not on a boat? Well, I'm afraid
It sounds
some of
true.
you have been a bit naughty. You're eating bread and meat and you're not having your traditional English 2 veg. Some of you aren't even eating your potatoes. Imagine that. Well, bread does not contain vitamin C. And if you're eating millet bread or moss cakes, while they taste perfectly acceptable, they're not good sources of the sea. And I'm sad to say, though I'm developed quite a taste for it, victory meat does not contain any vitamin C at all.
You're boring me now,
Canned
Doc.
and preserved meats are generally very poor sources of vitamin C. Now, if you were on Captain Cook's ship discovering Australia, New Zealand, and Hawaii, you just have a bit of grog and, well, you'd be right as English rain. But you probably haven't seen a lime or an orange or a lemon in a few years, and, well, neither have I.
This is a dedication to will building.
Lucky rats, they make their own vitamin C. So, if you can get some fresh meat at the butcher, you're all set. And if you can't get fresh meat, then most fresh veg contains lots of vitamin C. Now, you're going to have to restrain your cooking instinct a bit, because if you boil veg until they're nice and gummy,
Oh yes,
boil out all the seeds.
I do know that.
Make sure you eat some of your veg fresh.
Oh, I shall.
Can't get fresh veg? Remember, lots of
weeds.
contain
Okay.
vitamin C.
Okay, Doc.
Scurvy grass is named for stopping scurvy in its tracks.
If it's just
Sorrel
dietary
has 14
and
milligrams
nutrition
of vitamin C
information
for every
you got,
100
I
grams you
think
eat.
I'm good.
Chicory has 24. Clover and
Don't wanna
Dadula
go.
has a smashing
I kind of
score.
feel if they've put this much effort in, I should
They're all around us. In fact,
I should
think
watch
they
it.
say that just about anything that's green and grows in the ground contains some vitamin
No,
C.
that's a
So
bad
in a
idea.
pinch, just go down to the neighbours and ask if they'd mind terribly if you ate their tulips. I'm sure they'd be reasonable. And remember, no matter what, make sure you're taking enough joy.
Okay.
No excuse anymore.
You lost me.
for
You've lost me,
being
Doc. You've lost me with the joke.
sad. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time.
Oh,
Tune in
we're
again
finished.
next time and we'll talk about malaria. It's not nearly as bad as it sounds. Most people survive it. This is Joe.
That's what they're telling us
This is
about the
Dr. Jack
coronavirus,
Worthing,
Doc.
saying my prescription for you is stay well, well, well.
Au revoir, mon ami. Okay, they're definitely... It's locked. Okay, so I guess we're going to come back here later because it's two locked things I've found
And
already.
welcome to today's edition of Well, 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 the show where we talk about how to be.
I wonder if he's going to give a different one. Let's just see if he gives a different one.
Some of you have written in about feeling malaise and
It's the same one. Hello? Entrance room. Hi guys.
There you are.
Oh,
You
hello.
nearly missed the piñata. It's the most
Never.
adorable Spanish custom.
Why is it
Uncle Jack
squishing?
did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the sweets come out.
Yes.
Come on, hit it! Hit it! Hit it! Harder!
Hit it!
That ain't no pinata. It's a pinata.
You are off your joy.
No, I'm not. I'm
Take
not.
one of mine.
I'm fine.
Oh my lord. He's a downer.
I'm not a downer.
Call security. We've got a downer.
Take your joy. Take your joy. Take your joy. Take your
Probably
joy.
a bad time to ask for that
So
raise.
sinister,
Take your
pretty
joy.
quick.
Take your joy. Take your joy. Take your joy.
Okay, there's a way out there.
Take your joy.
Is there anything to steal? Go ahead, jump.
Take your joy. Take your joy.
Hello! Little English bobbies.
Got a downer here, haven't we? Put that down! I'll fix you!
You smell gas?
Flaming Nora.
Forget him, there's no time.
Happy is the country with no past. Overexerting yourself will make you hungry and thirsty faster. Yeah, it's got survival elements, this. I find that a bit strange. Once you have the skill, you can sneak up on someone and press triangle to put them to sleep without a big fuss. Yeah, I think you can also choose between lethal and non-lethal. I'm not sure if you can go through the whole game like that or not, but we will find out. The loading times are quite lengthy. I guess though, generating world, yeah, there's something about it's. I read it had roguelite properties, so I don't know if every time you play the world is random completely, or if just certain parts of it are, or if that's just for one of the other game modes. It's like an arcade mode. Think the story mode would be the same every time, right? But yeah, long load times. These are Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Long. Whenever a loading screen goes on for this long, they should just put more little tidbits about the game, you know. You've only got 2. I don't need to know what you're generating, what you're planning. I want more of this. Jubilators are highly resistant to most melee and ranged attacks, but they do have a weakness. What's a jubilator? Something that gives jubilation. When you see this icon, we are saving your game profile, including your achievements and rewards. Please don't turn it off. I won't. Listen to people. They may be telling you what you did wrong.
What's up, Roman? Hope you're taking it easy.
I certainly am. Who's that? Liam, how you doing, mate? You can craft sick-up tea. It saves you from food bollocks. Certain rotting vegetables are essential for crafting certain medical items. I'm very good, Liam. Thank you, mate. I hope you're well, dude. Hope you had a good weekend. Wouldn't it be easy to just take your joy and forget everything? Yeah. I wonder if I'd have taken the joy at the beginning.
I'm good, buddy.
I kind of want to start again and just take the joy at the beginning and see if that...
When I was eating, the scene where they were eating that rat almost made me throw up.
I'm sorry,
Emoji
man.
happy tears.
I'm sorry. Aquarius. Bad timing, brother. Okay.
Christ! How far did those bastards chase me?
I see you're playing Loading Screen Simulator.
Apparently,
I'm pretty sure I'm not in the parade anymore. I don't even think I'm still in the village.
You're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. I'd quite like that UI to be smaller, if possible. Let's have a little look. I can actually turn the bits off, which is nice. Oh wait, there's a time fade on everything. There we go. I will go through the rest of these as we go. I might turn everything off at some point. You know me, I love hoodless. But we'll have to see how important they are first. Sometimes they might be imperative. So let's leave them on for now and see what happens. So how long until they turn off? Wear your safety helmet and gloves at all times. Barrow Home Distribution Node. Okay, it's down here. Please be locked. I hate choices. Thank you.
Those bobbies seem to have locked me in. I suppose they were worried about the gas. Terribly thoughtful of them.
torch. Okay, that's my stamina bar. R3 pushes. Toilet. Parts. On the way out.
It'll be a sport at 3 o'clock, won't you? We love your company. And now, the hot new song from our favorite band. See you soon.
Tie a string.
Those darn bleeding bobbies can suck it.
I know. Sons of bitches. To Mr. Rupert Underhill, Station 4, from Jim Watts, Chief Engineer. Dear Rupert, are you quite certain Teddy's off his joy? Perhaps he merely forgot. You've got to look after your mates, man. Have you tried tying a string around his finger? Okay, that's way too posh a voice for somebody that uses the term man. Are you quite certain Teddy's off his joy? Perhaps he merely forgot. You've got to look after your mates, man. Have you tried tying a string around his finger? That always helps me. Anyway, I can't reassign Teddy because I haven't got a replacement. All the juniors are off at Scargill. The subsidence has been severing all sorts of connections and the mottling must flow. I really appreciate you sticking by your post. If we don't do our duty, who are we? But try the string around the finger. I feel certain you will manage the situation. All my best, Jimmy. Oh, what are these? Wait, where did that come from? I picked that one up. And I picked that one up. But where did this come from? Well, Arthur, you've gone and done it now, haven't you? Not only rather spectacularly quit your job, but you're a downer now. The townsfolk will unleash the hounds, or they would if we hadn't eaten them 20 years ago. Okay, so we ate all the dogs, apparently. The wastrels do not seem terribly friendly. I hope they aren't really cannibals. Oh god, I'm one of them now, aren't I? Okay, is this me to myself? Yes, okay, I'm talking to myself. This is hence what were you thinking? I've got to get out of Wallington Wells. I've got to get over the bridge and off the islands, which means I've got to get back into the parade district, don't I? Which I was just chased out of. Brilliant question. What in dog's name were you thinking? Answer. Percy. I saw his picture from just before we put them all on the train. God, all that horrible grinding steel and the screams. How he must hate me. Why did I tell the Jerrys I was already 13? They were only off by 10 days. Why didn't I keep my mouth shut and get on the train and go off to Germany with him like I promised him? I cannot remember, but I promised him. That's got to mean something.
Be right back. Emoji smiling face with halo.
Okay, mate. I've got to go find Percy wherever he is and make sure he's okay. P.S. How long have we been eating rats? Yes, how long indeed. What else have I got up here? Objectives. Map. Crafting menu. Proper suit. Yes, please. Okay. Outfits. Oh, okay, I'm already feeling overwhelmed. That's very familiar. Skill tree. And my stats. I'm getting hungry, I'm getting thirsty. My health is high, my joy is low, my memory loss is 0. Okay, so the higher my joy, I guess, the higher my memory loss. Attributes, encumbrance 100, armor, move speed. Okie dokie, Dr. Jones, hold on to those potatoes. Bobby pins. I could go back and lockpick if I could get in there, but I don't think I can. Robert Underhill memo, I saw something else, Sovereign, very nice. Empty pill bottle and scotch. I'm just going to grab everything for now until it says I cannot pick any more stuff up. Put tools away from you, good advice. I once stuck a chisel in my left wrist in woodwork at school because I was chiseling towards my wrist, missed the wood, stuck the chisel in my wrist, and now I have a beautiful scar there. Don't worry kids, bones heal and chicks dig scars. Bart Simpson, circa 1998. Rupert Underhill memo. I guess that's it. Pick it up, I should have pressed read. To Mr. James Watts, Chief Engineer from Rupert Underhill Station 4. He's not off his joy, he's lost the plot completely, and he's hoarding all the carrots, and he growls at me when I try to eat mine. I'm going to try to talk some sense to him, then I'm going back to the village. Duty be damned. Okay. So, this also says 2nd of September. The one in my room said 2nd of October. Unless I'm going mad. But I'm pretty sure. But that's 2 I've seen on 2nd of September. And mine said 2nd of October. Okay, I'll have it in for that, thank you very much. And let's check the toilets. heard somebody. Definitely heard somebody. They went, unless it was that closing. What does that say? What the hell does that say? Does it say anything? Can't tell. Diary of Prudence Holmes. What's this? Prudence was the lady in the office who'd left, seemingly on the 2nd of September, who I think my character Arthur has quite a bit of adoration for. He seemed to be a little bit in love. Was this a mistake? It seemed so clever to disappear first rather than trying to brazen my way across the bridge. After enough joy, they'd forget they'd ever known a Prudence Holmes. Beastly Clive would take my office and they'd forget anyone else who's ever in it. But now that I'm here, I wonder, should I have put my trust in Mr. Kite? And where are his bloody instructions? In the abandoned house, yes, but which abandoned house? They're all abandoned. And how to deal with all these wastrels? My God, they look like something out of Dante. We'd chase someone out whenever they wouldn't take their joy, but we never really thought about where they went. I knew we chased them out when joy made them sick, but I didn't know it was here, to starve and weep and remember. I assumed they were sent to a sanatorium, a decent hospital. But I suppose that's what I wanted to believe. We are all complicit. We know without knowing and don't want to remember, so we don't. My God, I can't wait to get to the mainland. Okay.
Prudence really did run off.
Look for an
And she ran this way.
Abandoned house, rather.
I wonder if I'll see her again.
Oh, I wonder, Arthur. Oh, I reckon you drink from tap. Oh, drink from tap. Yes, and fill from tap. Pill container from tap requires canteen. Oh, fill container. I thought you said pill container. I thought I could fill my little pill boxes. I swear I heard that frigging close. There was definitely like a noise when I came in. It went as if somebody was. It was either a person, which I thought it was at first, but I thought, you know what, this just looks like you can pick the brush up and. Oh. Find a way up and out. Do I need to up and out?
I'll need some odds and bobs and bits of metal to make a lockpick.
Oh, I got them. Craft. And that's clothes. Jimmy bar, lockpick.
There we go. 3 years of the salamander and me getting into constant trouble finally pay off.
Yes, and now 10 years of Bethesda games are about to pay off. Because I've noticed. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, the footage I saw had a very Bethesda Fallout 4 like lockpick thing. Unless I'm tripping and mixing it with something else that I played recently. Which I might be.
What happened to him?
Yes, I'm mixing it
Or
with
rather,
the Terminator thing. Terminator game that I almost bought instead of this. Electro Lock Shocker. Rupert Underhill. Can we just read some of his things? He's the chief engineer, right? To Rupert Underhill. Oh no, he works. He was speaking to the chief engineer. Nothing. There's blood there. Has he been shot? I love it. Reminds me a little bit of Dishonored, a little bit of Deus Ex, a little bit of Bioshock, kind of thing. Prey. I like these games. Promises. Is this going to be like a memory fragment? Indeed.
Are they going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But have they hurt the city?
I don't think they'll blow anything else up.
Why?
Because we surrendered, I hope.
Well, what are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other.
Hacking. I knew I heard somebody. No.
Get happy.
Get sad.
Black dog.
What?
Cheer up, you bastard.
You're the bastard, mate. You're the one lying
That's
on
the
the
first
floor
fight I've won
unconscious.
since primary school. Actually, I think it's the first fight I've been in since primary school.
Theodore Minor. Unconscious. Okay, that's good. Okay. Let's go and punch him in his balls.
Emoji Wheel of Dharma.
Punch him in the balls. The Wheel of Dharma. Is that a Lost reference? Wheel of... Okay, that looks like a ship's wheel. But wait, that... The Dharma Initiative did kind of have a symbol like that.
Karma.
Karma. I thought it said Dharma. Get on there, you. So that's maybe who I heard, right? So if there's a vent leading into that room I've just got him from, he was either climbing through there or peeking through as I walked in. Let's see. No. Never mind. Wait, this isn't where I was. It was in here. Yes, it was him. I did hear something. I am not going crazy. Melbit's Rotten Apple Jimmy Bar. Take all. Always take all. Press the button. I don't know what the button does, so maybe I shouldn't press the button. Why hadn't Theodore pressed the button? He's been making all his scratches too. Melbits. That's...
The hatch looks shut. I'm gonna need a way to unlock it.
Okay.
There must be a switch in one of these rooms.
Diary of Teddy Mangan's gonna
Well,
go in
bugger you beastly bastard.
I'm sorry. September 18th. I look into the lights, but like the doctor's ordered. I could swear I see shapes in there, moving around, like shadows, but made of light. And there's shadows all around, always around the corner. He keeps turning lights off, says he wants to save the bulbs. He's trying to make me think I'm going blind, isn't he? How he loves to feel superior. September 19th. Took 2 joy just so I could stand its ugly face. Why won't it work? Has he swapped them out for something? Paracetamol? Jelly beans? Jesus, we haven't had jelly beans since... Have we ever had jelly beans? September 20th. I hate when he talks in that slow, condescending voice like I'm a child. I'm not a child, am I? Don't even know any children, obviously. Jesus, what is wrong with my joy? September 22nd. There he is, scritching away in the corner. Scribble, 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 eh, Mr. Gibbon? And then the whoosh of the pneumatic tube. He's blaming it all on me. What happened, isn't he? He says it's his missus. I don't believe he's still got a missus with his big mossy teeth. Bet she went on holiday long ago. Was I married once? How did it end? I get an awful feeling in my stomach. I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy remembering. Something is all fucked up about it, Joy. And he won't send me home. We've got to stay here. Duty. September 25th. I can hear him crunching in the dark. It isn't rats, it's his big mossy teeth. I lie awake and picture squeezing his throat till he turns to claw on my carrots. He bloody well stole. He's plotting something. September 28th. Let him try to weasel out of this one. I saw him writing those lies. Reassign me, will he? Off by joy, am I? I'm bloody well tripling up, and he knows it. October 6th. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. Okay, who was... somebody was talking about the carrots. That was, okay, are you quite... so that's why I thought of calling him Teddy. I'd already read it. Bit of a subconscious going on there. So it was, Jim he was worried about. Oh, and we found Jim dead. No, we found Rupert dead. He's not off his joy. He's lost the plot. He's ordering all the carrots. He growls at me when I try to eat mine. Okay, so this guy, toilet dude, toilet Teddy, as we'll now call him, killed that other dude in there, Rupert, because they were locked down here. I guess one was on the joy, one was off the joy, and they were incompatible. Okay. Well, there's blood over the button and some finger marks swiped down it. I guess the button opens that, right? But let's go through here first. Wait, I climbed last time. There we go. Hello there. Hello there. Carrot. Yes, so that's the toilet where I heard him. Okay, so far this game's good. I really like it. Strong opening, very, very strong opening. Rotten carrot. Oh, it did say take some rotten veg because you can use them for crafting. I keep pressing R3 to crouch and stand up. Circle. Bobby pin, bandage, dart, rotten potatoes, and 6 sovereigns. Take all of that. Thank you very much. Take another carrot. Still can't decipher any of that. No more readables. I like the readables. I think that's it. Stash. When you craft, you can use any items in your pneumatic stash, no matter where you are. So I put stuff in there, and I can still craft when I'm over here. Because that's very nice. Let's chuck all this stuff away. Move all crafting items to the stash square. Do you want to move all your crafting? I do. So they're all in the stash, and I can still now craft a bobby pin, can I? These menus are a bit ugly and confusing, but I'll get used to them. I can, okay. That's good. Jimmy Bar. Did I miss anything else? Keep your eyes on the job. It reminds me of La Linea, really old animation I used to watch when I was a kid. It's just one white, made of one white line. This guy here reminds me of the La Linea guy. Up and out. Wellington under.
Too bad I don't have any other hatches to go to just yet.
Quickly and safely travel to other unlocked hatches. You can also select any unlocked hatch from the map, no matter where you are, as long as you're not busy. Okay, fast travel. Exit the safe house. Or walk to another hatch. Okay, so this is the faster travel room, which we can't use because we don't have any other hatches. Yeah, so far, this is easily an 8 out of 10 opening. Maybe more. No, let's go with 8.
The bridge. I've got to get to the bridge. in the parade district, which I just got chased out of. Brilliant. Ah, the train station. If I can get to the train station, I can just follow the old rail tunnel all the way to the bridge. Be nice if there was a map, wouldn't it? I suppose back in those days we could remember where things were.
Always go backwards, kids. Karolit Tamez. Strange name. She's carrying nothing. Come with me. You deserve to be laid to rest somewhere nicer than that dirty, smelly room. Let's put you, put you in these flowers. There you go. It's a little bit better. Just in the open air. Okay, that looks like a plane. No, that's not a plane. That's a whatchamacallit from Battlefield 5. V1 rocket. I think. Pretty sure, well, there's no cockpit, so yeah. That's a V1. Len Dirks. Oh. Len Sick Zuruf and Dant on England. Oh, we need my German friend here. Seb Gusti. Len something sent to England. Len, is that Sick or Dick? Not Dick. Liebe Dick is I love you, so Dick might be you. I don't know. Anybody know German? Let me know. If you want to Google translate it for me. Mucho appreciato. Peacetime. They'll come back. Liars. The children. There's a few mentions.
I think this might be the one Sally and me tried to blow up. I always wonder what happened to the letters. There was an awful lot of smoke.
Cloth. Where did I come from? I don't want to get lost. Okay, that's where I came from. Your courage, your cheerfulness, your resolution will bring us victory. Well, we lost the war. That's plainly obvious. Okay, that leads out into a large area. That, I presume, is the same area. I'm looking for an abandoned house. Head boys rank, plowboys wank. I am definitely a plowboy then. Do I want to use a lockpick on this? I don't know. It's just an old beetle. Oh, did I use a lockpick? I don't think I did. Okay, maybe we should put that lady in there so she can't be eaten. Getting all my buttons mixed up because they're the opposite of the games I've been playing.
Plowboys are splitters, emoji atom symbol.
I've never heard the term plowboy. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm going to presume it is? Literally a farmer. So we're in 1960s, right? So it's not going to be... Let's see. Head boys. I know what a head boy is. It's like from a private school. Plowboys could be somebody that just works on the plow. I'm just going to take the literal explanation. Right, I look like I could climb on this V1. Surrender, Dorothy. You can't say no.
I am coming for you, Percy. I haven't got it all figured out, but I will find you.
Right, so that's the way I've got to go. Quest found you. I don't want to... No, let me back. I have not searched this area yet. Thank you. That's the Garden District. That's where I've got to go. Let's search all around here first.
Who wouldn't I kill for a sandwich?
Is that a person? They're not moving. We'll look at that when we come through in a minute. I want to go look behind me first. Check all the places. How good's the parkour? Can I... the good old phone box. Don't see many of these anymore, if any. No red ones. Listen. Search coin box. False coin box. Oh, hopefully 12 sovereigns. Hopefully the jimmies aren't one use. Help on the wall, eat less bread. Let's listen. That's wind. There is interference, but it's wind, I think. That way, obviously. Why is my meter? Oh, heal myself. Okay, I guess my stamina goes up when I'm fully here. 2 more bobby pins. Some blue currant. The coast. Coast of nowhere. Invisible walls? Oh, it looks like oh shit, yeah. Ah! I was just wondering whether it was going to stop me falling off there. You're dying from your wounds, you need to heal yourself quickly. Select healing item using up and use it by pressing L1. I don't think I should have... Can I even get back? I don't think I can get back. I was just testing whether it had invisible walls. I didn't mean to... yeah, I didn't mean to kill myself and waste my healing item. Never mind. Gone on holiday. Arthur Hastings of Somerset Street's Apple Home has gone on holiday to recuperate after overexerting himself swimming. Born on August 12, 1934, Arthur Ernest Hastings was the editor of the Rutherlington School's newspaper, the Weekly Knowledge, and later was a reporter for the Hamlin Au-Courant. More recently, he joined the staff of the Department of Archives, Printing and Recycling. He was a member of the Religious Society of Friends and an avid player of Contract Bridge even. He leaves behind an uncle, Norton Keynes, 55, of St. George Holme, and a pet gecko called Sparky. Miss you, Sparky. We'll wish him well on his holiday and look forward to his return. Okay, so when you die, they lie about it. They lied about me because I went off my meds and killed myself. Can't have people knowing that people are suicidal.
Hello there.
Hello there. Mr. Monkey, how you doing, man? Had a good weekend, brother? So, interesting. Let's see what happens. Okay, you know what? I actually thought for a second it might start me right back from the beginning there. The garden district is full of food such as currants, mushrooms and honey. Stock up while you can. And watch out for the cliffs. There are things you can only find in the garden
All
district.
good, but how you been?
And things you can only find in the houses in the village. Very well, mate, thank you. Can't complain, my dude. And if I could,
Hi.
I wouldn't anyway. Hi. Who's that? Kyle! How you doing, man? How have you been, Kyle? Had a good weekend, mate? Right, how much have I... I'm going to presume... Yeah.
Good.
Good to hear, buddy. Right, where did I just fall off? And do I still have my inventory? You know what? I think I've lost my inventory. Wait, no. Let's just check the crafting. Yeah, because I definitely picked up some of those. Oh no, maybe not. I don't know. I'm a bit confused. Alright, where did I fall off? I think it was through here. Through here. Oh shit, am I going to have to pick all that stuff up again? No, that's open now. So when was the last save? This one's not open. And the phone isn't playing. Textures aren't loading. Thank you, textures. Okay, so this house will be lootable again. Pile of rubble. And kettle. Currents, yes, that stays the same. Don't fall off the edge this time. Gonna have a bad time. What's that? It's a rock.
When I commented on Star Wars Happy International Women's Day video, someone replied to me.
Cool, man. Was it Daisy Ridley? Otherwise, I'm not interested. I love Daisy Ridley. I wish she was mine.
Okay, but gonna leave you be. I'm gonna go watch some films.
Okay, Mr. Monkey, what are you watching? Any plans?
Shez my cousin made.
Who, Daisy Ridley? Wait, I think you've told me that before.
I hope this doesn't give me food poisoning.
No, it was a guy that normally comments on the Sharp YouTube channel. LOL. I cracked up when B mentioned Sharp in my comment.
People say I never notice Arthur when he's... Oh shit, I've missed that. What did he say? They never notice me when I'm sitting down. Okay, so I can sit down. Look at these textures out there. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so this is... Okay, so this is stealth mode. Sit down, hold the newspaper up. Classic old spy method. Cut some eye holes in the newspaper. And I can also...
Then we had a whole conversation about a scene in Sharp and we acted like we were in the scene, but modified to be Star Wars.
Alpha, how you doing, man? Ah, it was a guy that normally comments on the Sharp YouTube channel. I cracked up when he mentioned Sharp in my comments. Then we had a whole conversation about a scene in Sharp, and we acted like we were in the scene, but modified to be... Dude, you must have nerdgasmed. You must have absolutely nerdgasmed. This is like your two favourite things, man. Sharp and Star Wars. I'm happy for you, dude. That must have been the highlight of 2020 for you so far. I am guessing. Very happy for you.
Yay, Daisy is my second cousin, and no particular films, just gonna have a look.
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones. Hold on to those potatoes. Rusty shovel. Can we dig anywhere? Weapons will break after repeated use. It also upsets people when you carry them around openly. Okay, well, I'm not going to be hitting people with a rusty shovel. That sounds quite dangerous. I don't want to spread TB.
Plus we know each other, since we comment on each other with Star Wars plus Sharp nods to each other.
Sounds like your potential best friend, Alpha. They aren't coming back. Is that another reference to the children? I'd imagine so. So, can I use my shovel to dig? I'd like to dig that lady a grave. How do you choose a weapon? Outfits, crafting quest. Hall. Health, food and drink, gadgets, drugs, weapons. rock. But I picked a shovel up. It's there, I can see it. On equip. Switch category. Okay, up. Right. Down. Last. Left. R1. Shovel. Okay. So I've got a glass bottle, which I guess I can throw maybe? L1. Okay. Controls are weird, man. So I have to select one of those, then press L1, and then maybe use it. Okay, that'll be for distraction, I guess. Right, let's yeah, there's a little bit of I'm not gonna dwell on it, but there is a little bit of a texture. There we go, you saw it then, texture issue. Wow, that's some Daisy levels of texture loading right there. Oh, not that bad there, okay. Right, what's this? That's where the V1 rocket hit. Actually, wouldn't that V1 rocket have exploded? It mustn't have exploded, it mustn't have gone off properly. It just crashed through that house, it looks like. It didn't explode. So who's this? I saw you from over there. Oh. You're a giant cat. In a hat. Is it a cat in a hat?
One day we'll all just look back at this and laugh.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe not.
Yeah, it's not creepy. I want the helmet! God damn it. Tea party. Nanny's tea party. Do come in your finery and remember your manners. Okay. Thanks, Nanny. There's a Zeppelin up there. Oh, which way to go? There's so many directions. Did that thing say where the abandoned house was? Let's have a look. Didn't see that one? No, it wasn't Prudence, it was this one. No, that's me. It was Prudence. I shouldn't have put my trust in Mr. Kyes. Where is bloody instructions? In the abandoned house. Yes, but which abandoned house? They're all abandoned. So we're going to have to check all the houses. Let's go anti-clockwise.
Berries? They grow all over the Garden District, don't they? I guess I can eat these till I run across a pub.
Long distance runner. Duct tape with a screw. Increases maximum stamina by a small amount. Is that permanent? Where is that? Where is that? Is that just done it? Has it increased it just like that? I think it might have just increased it. Oh, another dead body. This one's... Eunice Brimble. Deceased. She's wearing a mask, so I think she was taking her joy. I don't know. I need some food. Garden District, currants. Said I could eat currants, right? How do I do that? There. Eat currants. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. That's a Banksy. Banksy's granddad. Oh shit, I'm back here. Or is this a different... No, it's the same one, okay. It's pretty open. I thought it would be more linear. Okay, this is the other side of that wall I was at. We took Rowanberry. That was where I learned how to stealth. Oh. Sorry to intrude, my dear. Don't suppose you'll be needing to stand on this again, will you? No? Good. Caltrops. Oh, you used the ladder, did you? Nigel Honeybun. I am sorry, sir. I am going to search your corpse. Hope you don't mind. Kinda glad you're empty. Let's take you down. Nobody should be left up there. You want to burial at sea, my friend? And that is what you shall have. Oh, I think he hit a cliff. I didn't hear a splash, I heard a thud. Sorry, Nigel. So these houses aren't really abandoned, are they? They're just completely wrecked. If that's the abandoned one.
A Rose of Gilead. But maybe I can make some sort of ointment to put on my wounds. Otherwise I'll never feel better.
That was the mission. Collect 2 Gilead petals. Around the circles. Which way shall I go? I kind of want to go to that street where that woman was. This is going to be the abandoned house, right? Let me craft that thing he wants me to craft. Let me make sure that's ready. Caltrops, that's good if I'm getting chased. This has to be the abandoned house. Blueprint, green alcohol, mechanical bits, a rotten onion, an empty syringe, some charcoal. When will they stop crying? When will who stop crying? Bambino?
A crib. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. When was the last time there was a baby in Wellington, Wales? Like they couldn't remember their faces. Or they couldn't stand remembering them.
The second one. I want to see that picture, damn it. Textures, thank you. Okay, there's some definite texture issues. Sometimes loading in really slow. I can forgive that. What's a paper hat? Nanny. I'm sorry to report that the girl's spoon wouldn't eat her porridge, so I sent her to bed without supper. Nanny. The girl's spoon? That can't be a reference to Button Moon, can it? Surely not. Who made this game? It was made by 40-odd-year-old English people. It could be a reference to Button Moon. We're off to Button Moon. We'll be there very soon. Button Moon, Button Moon. Button Moon. We'll fly with Mr. Spoon and be there. Everything is quite alright. Nighty night, sleepy tight. Oh yeah. Everything is quite alright. Nighty night, sleepy tight. Everything's tucked out of sight. My fair lady. Looks like people couldn't handle the disappearance of the children, so they used mannequins as a substitute. Oh shit, wait. I hope they use mannequins and this isn't another pinata thing. No, I've got no joy at the moment, right? I've got no joy. If I had joy, things would look nicer. This can't be the nice version. I hope.
A toy tea set. Funny, Percy never played with toys. He didn't like anything that wasn't really the thing it was supposed to be.
Okay, let's go. Oh, almost went too early. Screw, safecracker, caltrops, mechanical bits. Okay, maybe this wasn't the abandoned house. I didn't find any instructions from Mr. Kite. Unless I missed them. Unless Prudence took them.
Getting a bit thirsty. I better find something to drink. Where's a pub when you need one? There's a pump on Barrow Holm, isn't there?
When you consume food, your maximum stamina increases for a short time. When you're too hungry, your maximum stamina decreases. Drink affects sprinting. While ignoring this won't kill you, do try to remember to eat drink. Okay. And not kind of drink from the puddle? No. Find water pumps on your map.
The doll tea party scene is based on the famous painting by Leo Make.
Sophie, how you doing? The doll tea party. Wait. Was I supposed to say who's Leo Make? Or are you being serious? Is this one of the one times, Sophie, where you're actually being serious? Or did I just bust you? I think I was supposed to say Leo Make. I've never heard of Leo
I ought to
Make.
fill up a canteen or two, shouldn't I?
And then you say...
Yeah, the tea party in the house you were just in.
Okay. Wait a minute. I've never heard of Leo Make. Is that how you pronounce it? Maybe it's Leo Mackay. You know, it's 2 words. I was just thinking it's another dead horse joke. You usually come in
No,
with
just kidding. Leo Make is dead horse in Hawaiian.
I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. See?
What's up, Roman?
I got you, Soap. I knew it. How are you doing? I'm good, thank you. I hope you're well. Okay, so I can't take this until night time for some reason. It's a bit strange. Well done, Soph. How are you? I almost got that.
Is the game good?
Yeah, so far it's great. It's got a really strong opening. I'm enjoying it very much.
I remember I tried to beta but don't really remember it.
Apparently it was a bit shoddy at launch. It's kind of what put me off. I remember reading a lot of bad things about it. But it's on sale right now, so I don't have a canteen. I thought I'd finally take the plunge. Because you get all the DLC as well. There's like DLC is £21. The season pass at the moment is £4, or you can buy the whole thing for £13, or just the base game for £10. So I grabbed it all. Celestia Gibson. A canteen, how handy, just as I needed one. Oops.
This ought to be pretty clean, unlike in the village where they spike it with joy.
It was a choice between this and Terminator, because that Terminator game's gone on sale as well, Sophie. That's also £13, I think, maybe 14. But I plumped for this. But it's my birthday in a few days, so maybe I'll get the Terminator game as well.
I've played the Terminator game.
Yeah, you know what? I watched a couple more reviews of it last night. It looks really nice, actually. Some of it looks really nice. Sound design.
Oh, happy birthday early.
Oh, thank you. It's yeah, in a few days. Thank you very much,
Roman, one thing I will say, play the Terminator game on the hardest difficulty.
Yes, I've read that on a couple of reviews, and I will.
Does anything ever happen on this?
A lot's happened already. Who's that? Craig Hunt. A lot's happened already, mate. It's about unlocking the story, my friend. And I take things really slow, mate. If you want fast-paced action, I am not the streamer for you, I'm afraid.
It's an easy game to platinum too.
Oh God, that smells awful in there.
Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
The first level is dull, but stick with it, gets fun.
Thanks, Soph. I mean, honestly, I think it's a lot less linear than I thought. From what I've seen on the little video reviews I watched. There are some quite open world sections, right, with side missions and stuff. And I think it'll be good fun. It's quite a short game. I remember what we did. I don't. I remember. Oh God, I remember. I remember. I remember.
Yeah, I did the side missions. No, I mean, is there anything going on? I won't spoil anything, but I enjoyed the game overall.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, let's leave it there. They were so small. Craig, no, I mean, is there anything going on? What do you mean, mate? Do you mean in the game? I mean, I can give you a very quick summary of what's happened so far.
This game reminds me a lot of BioShock.
I said Deus Ex and Dishonored, but yeah, there's a bit of BioShock in terms of the design. But the game plays like it.
Well, that's terribly romantic, isn't it? They had each other until the end.
Let me just turn this off. If I can. Okay, it's turned itself off. Craig, basically,
Roman, have you played Shadow of the Colossus?
Yeah,
it's free this month with PSN.
Sophie,
guessing you have.
Sophie, you know I have. You were present for the streams. After all your help that you gave me with The Last Guardian, you gave me more help with Shadow. Well, let me just quickly...
LOL.
Let me just... Oh! Oh my God. Oh no, Sophie. Oh no. How could I be so dumb? How could I be so dumb? Okay, I'm face palming Sophie, just so you know. My face is in my palm. The birth of the dead horse meme. Yeah, thank you, Sophie. I'm very happy for everybody that gets to play it finally. It's an amazing game. Craig, just to answer your question, mate, very briefly. I've escaped from my job working for the government.
Yeah, I'm looking because it's on sale, and I don't know much.
Yeah.
Were there any live horses when you played it?
Yes. Craig, let me think of the review I watched today. I can't think of what it was. Basically, it's a little bit like what games? Like Sophie said, a little bit of BioShock, a little bit of Dishonored. Not in terms of superpowers, but in terms of how it plays, right? So you can pick everything up, search everything, how it looks, there's a bit of stealth, there's a bit of action, there's a bit of crafting, there's quite a bit of reading if you're into your story behind the game. It's set in an alternate reality in 1962, where the Germans have won the war, and everybody takes this drug.
Have you played the BioShock trilogy?
I've played the
BioShock 2 DLC is great, and BioShock Infinite DLC are amazing and sad.
I've only played the first BioShock and BioShock Infinite on PS3. Never played. I've not had a chance to play them on PS4 yet. The reason I've not played them yet is because you can't stream them. I don't know why, but they made the decision to not let you stream the games. So because I haven't got a PC to stream with, I can't live stream them. So I thought I'm going to leave them. I've got other games that I need to get through, and I've already played the first one and Infinite. So yeah, Craig, you work for a company that basically censors the news for people. You decide to go off your meds.
BioShock Trilogy was free with PSN Plus last month.
Oh no, I picked it up. I get all the games from PS Plus, so even if I know I'm never going to play them, I grab them anyway. Yeah, but I'm just kind of learning what's going on, Craig, so I don't really know much, mate, apart from the opening. It's got a very strong opening now.
You can't stream it?
No, can't stream it. Go on live at PlayStation, you won't see any BioShock streams at all. I have no idea why, Sophie, but you can't. The Au Courant. I used to work for this paper. I've read that earlier on. To the editor. Enough of the bleeding heart editorials. The agitators that were hanged had it coming. If they had destroyed the register of children, the whole town would have been destroyed. Stick to reporting the football scores and save the editorializing. We don't need police looking for every Tom, Dick and Harry that took care of those outlaw parents. What are the police going to do? Arrest the whole town? George Thomas Howe, retired colonel. Let's get these people down. Where are they? Where were those people that were? I jumped down, didn't I? Let me go back up there a minute. Let's get these people down. Let's put Royston Scrivener on the bed.
Oh, that's a bit risky. Look what happened to Goldilocks.
Chill out, mate. Just gonna put him on his bed with his woman, his wife, Cordelia. A little bit more dignified for them. Kind of dignified-ish. Side by side, please.
Okay, cool. Cheers, man.
No problem,
I probably need to see the start.
Yeah, I mean, you could always rewind the stream and go and watch me play it.
So the game is open world?
Yes, it seems so. I think it's
Thanks.
It's also got an arcade version, an arcade mode, which is like a sandbox roguelike type modes. Pay the extra for the season pass. That gets you 3 extra episodes, story episodes. You don't need them apparently. The base game is separate from the extra episodes, but it's only £3 extra, I think, for the season pass, and they're £7.50 each. I checked on the store, so it's £21 worth of DLC for an extra £3. You might as well get it, I think. It's also got an arcade mode, I think it's called, where it's a sandbox, like a roguelike, where you'll have certain missions. I don't know if you played Moon Crash on Prey. It's supposed to be a little bit like that, I think. So it seems like
Swag,
really good
cheese,
value.
tomatoes, pizza, and Barney.
Yep, there you go. There you go. I don't know. EAE, how you doing?
Just wanted to hear the robot say that.
Taxi, thanks to a bit of British ingenuity, the Balpit brothers, who are too ill with measles to take the train last week, will be able to join their playmates after all. General Bing's office dispatched a taxi to drive the youngsters to Bristol, where they arrived just in time to board the German ocean liner taking them to Bremerhaven. It was certainly a challenge to find a working taxi in these times, notes the General, but we must all go above and beyond. The Au Courant wishes the Balpit boys a bon voyage aboard the Saint Louis. So I can sleep and hide in this bed. Maybe not now I've put those bodies there. And I don't really want to sleep. Double suit. I wish I had a torch. I'm guessing I wonder if I can craft a torch. Crafting. No.
RE3 is dropping next month and I never finished RE2 because I'm a scaredy cat.
Then don't buy RE3, wait until it's on sale. RE2 is only like £15 now. So just wait and then RE3 will be £15 as well. Be a patient gamer. EAE. Be a patient gamer, my friend. Think of all the games you've not played. They're really cheap now. Oh, hello.
The robot voice is cool, haha.
She's okay, as long as people don't abuse her. The Diary of Reginald Snell. Monday. I'm not a downer. There's no excuse for those people. I'd take joy happily if only I could. Oh God, I wish I could without puking my guts up. How could joy work for years and then cruelly stop? I miss the butterflies and rainbows. Must think of the butterflies and rainbows, not the horrors that push into my head. I miss Hamlin Village. I strain my ears for the sound of Simon Says across the water. Growing up, I couldn't wait to get out and see the world. Now all I want is a cup of tea and to stop feeling.
My neck, my back, lick my cookie and my cat.
Slept all day yesterday, or maybe 2 days. The grey blurs into itself. The flowers in the garden district mock me, bursting with colour in this place of misery. Why do they cast us out of this village? What's it to them if we can't take joy? It should make them all happier knowing they can. Oh God, I remember what we did. Okay, so this village I'm in, this is where the people went to stop taking their joy, obviously. That's why we've got suicides everywhere.
Ha ha ha.
And they say they remember what they did. I remember what we did. And then we've got the names of these. I remember, oh God, I remember. And there's toys everywhere, so I'm wondering if these people... Like, that's a child's writing, look at that R. Why is there lots of names on this wall? There might be some reference to concentration camps in World War II. Yeah, it's a dark game, Craig. I don't know if you're still there, mate, but if you are, it's pretty sinister, man. It goes from really humorous to really... Yeah.
Well, that's a convenient story, isn't it? The Germans rounded up the kids at gunpoint, did they? So much better than what we actually did, isn't it?
So, yeah, there you go. See, so what have we done to our own children? What's that noise? This is propaganda. This didn't happen, obviously, as he
Well, that's a convenient story, isn't it? The Germans rounded up the kids at gunpoint, did they? So much better than what we actually did, isn't it?
So we did worse.
Could be drunk riding.
To our children. Worse than sending to the Nazis.
The great thing about being an isolated loner is that we'll inherit the earth thanks to the Carnivores.
There was talk of cannibalism earlier in the... Oh shit, okay, so it's got a real time cycle. I think I can pick this stuff now, can I? Yeah. Couldn't pick this in the day. Right, I can pick it now. Let's grab it. Grab it all, might be important. What's this? That's the water thing. I'm thirsty again. Let me check my status. Encumbrance. Okay, I can pick a lot of things up. I'm getting a bit hungry. I'm tired. And my health is low. Why is my health so low? Okay, I got some healing balm.
It works. I feel loads better.
That's complete.
Percy was never
Mad
wrong about
Max
a thing
predicted
like
that we would fight for oil and water.
Well, yes. If there's ever an apocalypse, they will be the water will be the #1 commodity now. It's not action of sorts. More a basic truth of life. If you want to live, you need to drink.
But it's toilet paper.
Rules of Garden District. Don't steal. We have little enough as it is. You're welcome to visit. Do be sociable and have a chat. There's a nice fellow. Sleep in your own bed.
Isolated liners aren't fighting.
Remember
We'll be playing
Goldilocks.
video games and avoiding each other in real life.
You can eat any fruit you find except the fruit of the apple tree. The bobbies will kill you.
I thought the Garden District was a wilderness of lawless lunatics. Apparently it's just got its own rules. I'd better figure out what the other ones are.
Yes, we remember. You don't have to bloody remind us. The present is awful enough as it is. Okay, so I shouldn't be going this way, but it's given me an entire area here. That's where I've got to go, right? That's the water. That's because I marked it on my map. That's why that's there. I just remember. Let's take that off. Yeah, the game's a lot more open than I thought it was. I thought it was a little bit more linear than this. I'm gonna go up to where that Bobby was. That's the house I was just in. Can we go around the back?
I work with Blick, I'm doomed.
I work with the public, I'm doomed. Mate, are you washing your hands and singing 2 verses of Happy Birthday? I don't want you getting that corona.
Public, sorry.
That's okay, man, I got it. I don't want you getting that coronavirus, my brother. I can barely see. That's fine, probably means they can barely see me. Oh, there's a Bobby here, man. Okay. Come on. What happened to him? He disappeared.
It occurs to me that the locals may not be all that welcoming. Oh dear, let's try not to get killed, shall we?
Edenham. Oh, Eden's the Garden of Paradise. This doesn't look like paradise. Let us in, or let us out. Arthur Wellesley, 1st Duke of Wales, Wellington.
Can't believe people didn't wash their hands before, haha.
Oh, there's somebody there. I know it's weird. People have been saying that. But you know, I think it just means more regularly. I basically have to touch in any surface, money.
Anyone
like
out there?
Are you a tourist? You're dressed like one.
Shit.
Slumming it, are we?
Hello,
Must be nice to have a closet.
Over here. Over here. Do you want to get thrashed?
No, I'll come to you, thank you.
Come in. God, you're new here, aren't you? From the parade?
Yes. Well, how could you tell?
Yeah. I'll tell you how to survive your next 5 minutes, and in return you'll give me your socks.
Well, that's outrageous.
Your funeral.
Take the socks.
Why are they so angry?
Because that suit you're wearing reminds them of all the jolly, proper, decent wellies who drove them out of their homes in the village. And now we're all cold and tired and starving to death. You better get a nice sharp rock and rip that to shreds.
My uncle gave this to me for Christmas.
Or they'll rip you to shreds.
Shit. I hadn't thought there would be so many.
Yeah, it's like the latest groovy nightclub, isn't it? People get a bad batch of joy, and it like flips a switch, and they can't take joy anymore. So they get chased out of the village. Been a lot of bad batches lately.
So what happens if I rip up my suit? They invite me over for tea and biscuits?
then they really won't give a damn what you do, so long as you don't
Gone a
take
bit
things that
Pete Tong
don't
now.
belong to you. Or go up and punch someone in the nose. Now you can survive the next 5 minutes. Cheerio!
It's that's twice it's gone from quite humorous and friendly to rather sinister quite quickly. But I really like the voice work so far. I've only met a couple of characters, but it's been impeccable.
How are you holding up?
The bobbies have a thirst on them, you know.
I'm kind of a thirst barrel. I don't know if I trust you. Right, how do I rip up my suit? I've got to craft a torn suit. Craft a torn suit. Outfit, torn suit. Boom. Job done.
I don't think my suit is decent anymore. I could wear it around the garden district, but proper folk will have me pegged for a wastrel.
Okay, so I need 2 suits. A little bit of Hitman going on. A little bit of Hitman mixed in.
Ain't it past your bedtime?
I'll be wearing the right clobber. Let's have a little listen to some music. No, 'cause it's broken. Oh, okay, those are memories, those masks. So I found one of those already. Some rocks.
After dark, love. Best stay outside.
Scotch is always good. Workbench. So maybe I can craft things at a workbench. Oh, and somewhere to sleep.
A safe. I suppose if there's something valuable in this house, it ought to be in here.
Guess so. Jimmy bar and 5 darts. Okay, I'm going to craft here that I can't craft in my crafting menu. So far, nothing. That's all available in the crafting menu. Lies.
I lied for you today at 4:15.
That's not good, Percy. You're rubbish at lying.
I was a good liar today.
Who did you lie to?
Mrs. Boyle,
Mrs. Boyle came here?
her face was all red, and her voice was like Mom when she's angry. And I thought that you would ask me why she's angry.
Why was she angry?
I decided that she was angry. But I decided that she was angry because you were up in the tree next to Sally Boyle's bedroom window last night at 8:15 p.m.
Oh, bloody hell. What exactly did he say?
I told her that I was in the tree.
Oh, Percy, that's very bad.
No, Arthur, it's brilliant.
Why is it brilliant?
She won't make me be in trouble because I'm slow.
You didn't have to do that.
She told me not to do it again. So I promised I wouldn't.
Thank you.
I love you, Arthur.
I love you too.
Percy. It's very brotherly.
Go to bed.
Okay, so my brother... I was a peeping Tom, apparently. And my brother took the rap for me. Very good brother. You picked up a book back in 1964. People read books to learn how to do things better. You should read all the books you can find in Wellington Wells. How do I read it? I think I must read it automatically because it's not here. Right, I'm gonna go to bed because you keep saying I should go to bed.
After dark, love. Best stay out of sight.
Okay. Let me just check out down here. Yep, I thought I saw some stairs. Switch the campfire. Empty. Splintering some metal bits.
Go home, go to bed.
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones, hold on to your potatoes. I'm gonna go to bed here if that's okay, Beryl. You can join me if you like, my dear. Keep nice and warm. Sleep. So this is how you get your health back.
Sweet dreams, Arthur.
And now I'm hungry. So I can press right, eat some blue currants.
After dark, love. Best stay out of sight.
But it's still night time. I can leave now though, I got the suit. Alright?
I suppose he's just another rotten downer like us.
There we go. NPCs have status indicators. We are fully aware of those. I've played every Assassin's Creed game. Thank you, Beryl. Very helpful. Thanks very much. Nice to meet you.
Waste of time.
Marnie
Didn't we go to school together? Miss Bing's class.
The bobbies have a thirst on them, you know.
What kind of thirst? Make it sound like they're cannibals. Somebody mentioned cannibals. Hester.
At least we're alive, right?
Stay where I can see you. No one likes a lurker.
Fuck Velu. Veloc? Velu? I guess we need to find out what that says. I wish the bit. Yeah, I read that one somewhere else.
At least we have our memories, right?
It's strange. There's things here you could never find in Hamlin Village.
Music's a bit low.
This too shall pass, I suppose.
If you get a cut out here, you'd better bandage it up. You can get an infection just from a scratch.
Then I'd advise you get some shoes on this terrace. Which way did I come up? Came up this way, walked over there, saw the dudes.
Hello.
Stay where I can see you. No one likes a lurker.
Oh, I didn't come up here.
You're all right.
Getting enough sleep. It's important to sleep.
Thank you, mate. I'm trying. So, what? Phone ringing. How do I get back on there? Oh shit.
It could be worse, I think.
It's nice to talk. It's good to talk.
It's good to talk. That might be a reference to the old BT advertisement. It's good to talk with Bob Hoskins. Get to that phone. Damn it! So I think I could have just gone straight over there. I've done a lot, like an hour, at least an hour's worth of stuff that I think isn't essential. Unless when I get down there, there's something that means I have to come up here first. That's always possible. Let's finish searching around up here. These people must have been off their joy for a long time, I presume. Actually, that is everything up here. Okay. Yep, that's it. Fuck your pantsy clothes. Illuminati. Okay, so I've come here and wrecked my clothes. Now I can't go in the posh areas without... Let me see. You could... Proper suit, torn suit. So if I get a sewing kit, I can fix my suit. Now, does that mean I'll have one suit that I have to break and fix over and over again? Or will that give me two suits? Hopefully it'll give me two suits. This one's wearing a mask. Everyone I've seen in a mask so far has been taking their joy.
Just take the meds, mate.
So why is she dead? Probably killed by these lot, I should think. She's so close to their area. I can't take the meds, mate. I've not found any yet. There was some right at the beginning. I chose to throw them away, and I do wonder if some of the very early stuff would have been different if I'd taken them. Because there were a couple of scenes where I clearly was suffering from what should we call it when you come off drugs, brain freeze, withdrawal symptoms. There we go. And I wonder if maybe there's a scene with a pinata. I won't talk about it in case Craig, in case you get the game, mate. I don't want to spoil it for you. But I think the pinata scene might have played out differently if I'd have taken my drugs at the beginning. Potentially.
It's like I'm living in a fairy tale. Like the horrifying original ones, but in jacket and tie.
Okay, so the head boys and the plowboys are gangs. I thought it was just random graffiti, but it's clearly gangs. Head boys rule, plowboys wank.
Have you had your joy today?
I have not. I threw it away. Hooligan camp. Are these guys going to be friendly? Not. Oh my, that's a big town. Oh, a large tower. Achtung. Achtung, baby. Don't want to risk try and get in here. Hold picklock requires desperation.
I can think of no good reason to go into a camp full of heavily armed delinquents.
I agree.
And I hope I never have one either.
I just thought, I didn't check my... Surely I've got a skill point by now. No, I haven't. Okay. I'm playing quite a while. No skill points yet. It looks like I might have to push the story on. I think I've explored as much of this starting area as I can. What's this green glow? Did I see this? It's just some mist. Dig spot. Another one. Dig spot was added to your map. Okay, wait. I found two of those. Aha. And I have a shovel.
Locked. Aha, but I remember how to make a lockpick.
A disposable safe cracker. There was a safe in the church. Oh no, I opened the safe in the church. So we don't need to worry about that. Let's go and dig this one.
Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell.
And I must remember to drink and then refill my water as well. Off my camp. canteen. Pocket expansion kit. Does that give me more inventory? Iron lung. Hold your breath better in the nasty fog. Toxic night fog does slightly less damage. Stackable. I don't know if I have to use these or if I just if that's like an automatic upgrade. Not really sure. Head boy's rank, plow boy's wank. That's what I was referring to before. Okay, let's go. I wish I could have answered that phone. I think I missed out there. The water was somewhere here. In this house, maybe? I think it was near the road. There it is. Could have just drank from this. That's silly. Right, travel to the train station. I don't believe any my quests. Complete. No more side quests. Let's continue with the main quest. Just get rid of that thing on my map. It's going to annoy me. Track access out, shelter, workbench, abandoned house, water, abandoned house. Hooligan camp.
Anxious to get back home to the village?
Well, I live in the parade.
You won't get past that door. Not without one of them disposable electrical cars that all the bobbies have. And a power cell.
Know where I could mug a bobby?
You're a brave one, aren't you? No. I'll trade you one.
Don't you want to go back home?
Home to all those bastards who chased me out of my house. When they all catch the plague and die, then I'll go back. There's something I want a whole lot more. Those bastards in that camp over there, with the helmets and the proper weapons. They took something from me. You get them back from me. I'll give you my card.
Sounds quite dangerous, isn't it?
Of course it's bloody dangerous. That's why I'm paying you. Come and find me in that sort of hamlet over there. We'll trade.
All right. Well, what are they?
Me medals. From the war. I won the DSO at Dunkirk and the Victoria Cross at Ramsgate. Those bastards. They thought it was funny that I still had them. Fucking funny they thought it was. No, and you'll need a power cell to fire this thing up.
I think I've got a power cell, mate.
Hooligan stole most of those too.
I brought one from the office.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Well, off I go to a camp of robbers.
I wonder...
maybe I can defeat them with my rapier-sharp wit.
We could test how free roam it is. If he's got the card, maybe I could just knock him out and take it. Maybe I could have if I wanted to let him run away. Okay, so we need a power cell for that. To enter the village, remove your soiled garments, enjoy a tepid shower, put on tidy clothes. Spritz on some scent, peppermint of roses, Papa Joy, watch Uncle Jack on the telly and play a game.
Heavens alive! It's a bloody fortress. Oh.
that's cool. So if you're this side, you can pick the lock, but this side, I can just straight up unlock it. I don't have to use my lockpick. Strangely, the formidable desk doesn't allow me to kick that door down or pick the lock. My mortal enemy, the desk. Vending machine, buy stuff. Okay, so rubber ducky. £3. I've got £40. So that's my crafting stuff, I guess.
I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Right, so we've got to go to that camp after all. So I'm presuming there's going to be a little stealth section.
If it wasn't for the war, I bet he could have been a great scientist. You don't have to chit-chat to be a scientist.
Well, let me look for... I'd quite like an autosave here. See that little pill symbol? Okay, the first loading screen was about 3 minutes, guys, so strap in. This could take a while. Oh, okay. You're trespassing. Find a power cell. I brought
Sally would have loved this. We could never get in here.
I brought power cell with me. Maybe it takes it off you. Goddamn Nazi bunker. I don't think there's a lean mechanic. Doesn't seem to be.
I guess I have to take that elevator. I hope no one notices.
Jammed. I've got a Jimmy. So long, Jerry. Up or down? I like going down. Oh shit. Oh, Bill.
Lovely day, Fred.
A lovely day it is. Not many people get this far. It's sort of a test. Someone who gets this far usually puts up a decent fight.
In the arena.
I don't suppose there's some way I could be more useful to you alive.
I don't know. Can you juggle?
Well, I could write a lovely poem. I won a prize in school.
Nah. We've already got a bard. First, put your things in that box. That will leave you there to starve.
Fucking Scousers, man. Okay, so now
Gird thy loins for the moment of truth, for it is upon you.
I should have gone up instead of down.
That was bloody incredible, wasn't it? This is the best circus we've had in weeks. Our newest gladiator comes direct to you from Seattle, according to his wallet. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome warmly Arthur, King of the Parade!
tracking quest tutorial. When you're multiple quests, you can choose which one to track, blah 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 blah. Headbutt rules. Win an arena fight with a tourist. No fair fighting. Wastrel weaklings. Fresh meat only. Haha. Steal with food. Not looting from a dead body. Sneak into the village and steal a bobby hat. Maybe make it the red bobby hat. That's a fight I like to see. Haha. Clean my leather jacket. Stop being a dull wanker. Oops. I guess little George might not be headbutting material after all. Haha. That's the wrong one. Okay. I'm gonna have to fight.
Looks a bit scruffy, Johnny lads. Well, I'll wager he's about to look a lot scruffier, innit?
I should have healed and stuff. And
In the other corner, he's our two-time winner, Danny Defoe.
Bloody hell! Arthur Hastings?
How you doing,
I'm
mate?
sorry? I don't think I know you. Of course you know me. You got me sacked from the Old Current.
Oops.
I don't remember that. I don't work there anymore. You thought one of my articles was insufficiently original. Danny Defoe. You've lost a bit of weight. To be fair, you did copy my piece line by line. Who gives a shit, Hastings? A newspaper's supposed to make you feel good. Nobody remembers what they read. I don't want to fight you. The feeling is muted. There's only enough food for the winners, see?
Now, lads, choose your weapons. One is quite lethal. The other will just give the other chap some bad dreams. Up to you.
That padded one doesn't look nearly as effective. How badly do I not want to kill good old Danny?
Very much. You're going to be non-lethal. I'll kill him. Take the padded branch,
And
Danny.
Danny's picked the lethal one.
Oh,
that's
cheers,
cheery.
Danny. Thanks, Danny.
Hey, some guy. I've got great odds on you. Don't fuck it up.
He chose the
He's going to
lethal
come on
weapon.
strong with that lead pipe. You're going to want to block that.
Yeah, okay. Where's my pipe? Where's my... Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Try shoving him. He'll drop his guard.
And it looks like Defoe is down for the count.
Can't we work something out? No?
3,
Stay down, Danny.
2, 1. Let's spice it up, shall
Craig,
we, eh?
no.
How about we
Well,
let
we
the
do.
birds have a chance?
But we've
If you
forgotten
lost your
because
bet on
of the joy.
Defoe, now's your chance to have a double or quits.
Don't bet on me, mate. Don't bet on me.
It's a girl.
Take it really easy on us. Oh, helpless girls.
Head on. King of the Pride
I don't want to be here.
is victorious. Arthur, you are free to go. It's been a real pleasure having you over.
Thank you.
Catch you later.
See you, mate. Okay. Hope you're happy. You've won your bet. I'm sorry, Danny. Yeah. Oh, she'll stroke your head for you when you wake up. Okay, I'm free to go, apparently. That was quite easy. Good. Quite nice. You can bark, parry, and push.
journey.
Gives me stuff back.
I've got a sinking feeling. Oh God, this on. Oh God. There's some sort of vent. I wonder if I can pry it loose. I'd need a jimmy bob. I suppose now that no one is actively trying to kill me, I ought to be on the lookout for a motoline dispenser. That chap at the bridge said I'd need a power cell. And his war med.
Skill points. Oh, I got a skill point. What shall we have? Super duper. Heal better. Carry more. Choke out taller enemies. Stealth takedowns enabled on bobbies and doctors. Well, there's one right in front of me right now. Does that kill them though, or does that knock them out? Oh shit, I need to unlock that one first before I can take that one. And it costs 12 skill points. 8 skill points. Okay. Can I take anything? Okay, I can take this. Sweet dreams. Quietly choke people unconscious from behind. That's what I want. It's going to come in handy right now.
I suppose now that no one is... I better figure out how to get rid of him real quiet like. I definitely don't want a crowd.
Please don't stop peeing. Okay. I hope you put your... What was his name? I thought it was penis. I was just about to say, I hope you put your penis away before I put you on my shoulder, mate. Still got a drink. Can I put him in the bin? Hide body, I can. Get in there, mate. Wait, that's not hiding the body. Hide body square. That's not very well hidden, but I'll be in the bin. Very nice. Circle to sneak. You can also see the footsteps of nearby enemies even through walls. Try sneaking past the hooligan in this room. I like that. It's a nice way of doing the see-through walls thing, which I normally hate, but it's a good way to visualise it. It's even better than how The Last of Us does it. Hide? I can hide under the bed, I guess. quick slots filled with massacre and inventories. Yeah, I've already learned how to do that, mate. Thank you very much. It's easy to move among your enemies if they are looking somewhere else to cause a distraction. Yeah. Oh shit, there's another one right there. Fuck. I didn't see you. Keep going. Shit.
You hear that? What the hell? Who did that?
This won't take a minute. Just relax. Don't question it.
What's this purple stuff? This is like a weakness to joy.
There we go. I can find a motoline, pure resublimated dimotoline. The fuel of the future, now.
That's it for me. It's the stuff that goes in power cells. Motoline. Find every Livingston and your medals. Head boy fight tonight. Who will end up in the ring? Head boy fight. That's right. A fight to the death. Ding ding. Okay, got the war medals.
I guess I can go to that hamlet and give that chap his medals, and he'll give me the card I need to cross the bridge.
First, I'm going to go to sleep if I can. No, I can't. Okay. Let's switch. Lever, I should say. Can't pull it.
I think that's everything I had when they jumped me.
Oh, that's my gear. Thank you. Probably need some food. Not eaten for a while. I don't think I'm supposed to be in here. So we're gonna have to sneak out, are we?
If I crouch, I bet I could disappear into those bushes.
The only spot you to sneak around the bush with yellow flowers unless they bump into you. Okay. I don't actually see any animals. There's one.
You hear that? What the hell?
It wasn't there, mate. It was over here. Son of a bitch.
What?
Don't turn around.
Oh, please don't struggle.
Two of them. That's no good.
What was that?
Back to your post, gentlemen.
What?
I could have got him. Could have got him. I could have got him. Get him now. He's having a piss.
Please don't make a fuss.
Relax, brother. Relax. Are you not coming this time?
Huh? What the hell?
Come a little bit closer.
You hear that? What the fuck was that?
Go closer.
Who did that?
You're not the bloody helm, are you? So get out. You're...
Well, that's for knocking down my blocks in kindergarten.
Yeah, Robin Wiggins. Violence and murder upset people, making them violent and murderous. Well, that's... Well, I guess it was violent. It wasn't murderous, though. They used the non-lethal padded jiggy to have fun. Okay. Is that all of them? Okay. It's quite fun actually. Every mechanic worked really nicely. Stealth worked all great. Fighting works great. No complaints at all. The only thing so far wrong with the game is that sometimes the texture loading. Everything else, definitely an 8 out of 10 so far. Love it. World and environment building, it's really good. Wait, I didn't get a keycard. Oh yeah, David's going to give me the keycard.
Shit.
Oh, I think I've come the wrong way around. I think he's over the other side and yeah, he is.
This is not what I expected the future to be.
So that takes a few seconds for that to load down. David, guess what I've got?
I got your medals.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You don't know what these mean to me. To know that some of us fought. To know that I fought. You're probably too young to remember. We stood tall in those days. In 42, we threw them back into sea. Then they came back in 43. It weren't the same.
I hate to be a bother, but the card to get across the bridge?
Right. Oh, of course, yeah, sorry. Forgive an old man his memories. Well, good luck.
I've got this key card, and I can power up the gate with the power cell. I guess I'm ready to cross the bridge. At least there are flowers out here.
Sometimes I hear wolfsmen at night.
Bloody hell, I'd forgotten about the revolvers. If I go through without taking my joy, I'm gonna get spanked. I better run like hell when it lets me out. Oh dear. One bridge down, and I'm off to the train station.
There's nowhere to hide. Nowhere to run to, baby. Nowhere to hide. What time is it? 1:30. A little bit more. Another hour maybe.
This is where we hang them, isn't it? They broke into the police station, tried to burn the register so the Germans wouldn't know which kids to take. We didn't want the Germans to be angry, did we? We were so scared, or maybe just so tired, so we hanged them to encourage the others. I wonder if we'd made the Germans take the kids by force instead of bringing them down to the station singing London Bridge, if things would be different now. Oh. I hope that's the worst thing I remember. Says the chap heading to the train station. Oh, what lovely memories are waiting for me there. At least I can get on the train tracks there and get the hell out of town. Now I just need to find the train station. I want to be able to see it from a distance.
First joke comes from Nigel Plaskett over the Barton. Dear Uncle Jack, I love your show and Humour Hour is my favourite. Here's one I heard at the pub. A man walks into a doctor's office. He has a cucumber up his nose and a carrot in his left ear and a banana in his right ear. What's the matter with me, he asks the doctor. The doctor replies, you're not eating properly. That's excellent, Mr. Plaskett. Very good. I can certainly think of better ways to eat a banana, if I could get one. Very good. Here's one from Midville Hawk, Hither Lane. I went to see my old friend Angus McTavish the other day. I sense a Scottish joke coming on. I went to see my old friend Angus McTavish the other day, and he was stripping all the wallpaper off his living room wall. Angus, I said, I can't believe you're redecorating. I'm not, he said. I'm moving house. I'm moving house. You can just hear him, eh? Because we all know how stingy the Scots are. Good one, Richard Hawk. Very good. What do we have here? This is from Antonia Penellusion of Upper Watling Street. My husband is always complaining that his eye hurts whenever he drinks tea. Well, take the spoon out of the cup, dear, I tell him. Well, you certainly have a very stupid husband, Mrs. Penellusion. Excellent joke today, my friend. And here's one today from our faithful contributor, Mr. Persky Blatyang. Mr. Blatyang, you got for us today? Yeah, very good. An Englishman, a Scotsman, and an Irishman walk into a pub together. They each buy a pint of good English ale. And just as they're about to drink deep, 3 flies land in each of their pints and get stuck in the head. Well, the Englishman pushes his beer away in disgust. I'm not bloody well going to drink that, he says. The Scotsman spoons the fly out of the bubbles and drinks the pint. Waste not, want not, he says. And the Irishman grabs the fly by its wings, holds it over his mug and says, "Spit it out, you bastard! Spit it all out!" Very good, Mr. Percy, flattering of Duke of Leicester. Though I have to say, personally, I'm with the Scot on that one. Waste not, want not. Sound advice. And this is from Camilla Buckler-Jones of Peel Street.
Doctor says it hurts when I do that. Well, don't touch that then. That's an old one.
Doctor, he says, it hurts when I touch my shoulder. And he touches his nose. And it hurts when I touch my nose.
You've broken your finger.
He touches his knee. And it hurts when I touch my knee. The doctor says, well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised you've got a broken finger. That's wonderful. Mr. Nicholas Jones, very good. Oh, sweet.
I miss my old bed.
Felicity Royston, writing from George the Dragon. Here it happened. I thought I'd try the new Joy Dive.
Cheers for the share fella, gonna get off. Take care, man.
What's that? Hang on. Oh, Craig! No problem, mate. No problem, dude. Hope I've helped in informing your decision in some way. You take care too, man. Have a good sleep. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and have a good week, man. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for contributing to chat.
Yeah, but sometimes we get the things we don't really overdo it. You don't actually get the right.
I miss Mum.
That's not a floating rock. That's the
I suppose they'll be rolling up the pavements about now.
Yeah, it's one of those blooms. Oh, it said don't be out tonight. Oh, we can get these on. Got some of these already, actually.
The Ronin sword is handed to you, pilot.
I think I just heard somebody. Yeah, I did. Hey Nick, how you doing, man?
Thanks, you too, mate.
Cheers, Craig.
God.
Hey Nick, all the Titanfall 2 DLC's on sale again. If you wanted to grab any, I don't know. It's all on the store. Go to the deals page and then go on all at the end. Well, I guess you could just go to the Titanfall 2 page. In Europe anyway, I don't know about over there in your neck of the woods. Over here it is.
What about the Monarch's Reign?
I don't know what that is, mate, but as far as I could tell, everything was on sale. There was a ton of stuff just reduced.
DLC.
Oh right, I don't know. What is that, single player? There's single player DLC on Titanfall 2?
No.
Oh, okay.
You hear that?
Shit. Shit. Oh shit.
Supper's over!
It's like a DLC where you can get BTS paid on your money.
Oh, I don't know then, mate.
They're not coming back! Oh, they're never coming back!
What am I doing?
I don't know, Nick. You have to look on the store, mate. I just noticed there was a load of stuff, like all the primes and things.
K.
Try not to dream about trains.
Oh, I'm just about to get off tonight, mate. It's almost 2 AM for me. Shame we couldn't, so we can't chat a bit longer. How's school going, mate? Everything going okay? Family okay?
Fine, Dad, still shit and
I
yay.
don't know how you feel.
Stay where I can see you. No one likes a lurker.
Fine. Dad's still shit and yeah. How do you mean, mate? Have you fallen out with your dad?
Funny. Percy would probably have preferred the Garden District, the way things are now.
Okay, this bit's huge. It's kind of,
I think this is the fountain Sally and I put the fish in. We were witty in those days.
this is a good place to pack in for the night, I think.
No, from the start my dad was a jerk to my mom and he is still in Chez thinking of getting a divorce.
Okay. I had a similar situation, mate, when I was 11. My mum and dad split up when I was 11. Similar age to you, man. Everything will be okay, mate. Still have your PlayStation, Dad. I'll always be good to you, my friend. Yeah, I'm gonna log off here, I think.
Everyone will be there. Don't listen. The villagers will break you on men. And then where will you be when Simon has jumped like a frog? Well, you'll be writhing on the ground, won't you? But seriously, unless you have an awfully good reason such as being recently deceased.
Is this where I came in? No, it's not where I came in. Where did I come in? I came in here. Let's go back here. That's where I can start from tomorrow. Yeah, keep your chin up, mate. Make sure you're there for your mum, okay? Be a good Nick for me. Be a good sniper boy. If your mum's having trouble with your dad, she doesn't need any from you as well. You be supportive. Help her out if you can around the house and stuff. She'll be there for you forever, mate. Mums are like that, usually.
K.
Yes, man. I know you are. I know I don't have to tell you these things. I know you're a good lad. I think this is where I came in, yeah. Okie dokie. How do we quit to main menu? Are you sure you want to return to my menu? I don't know. Oh, I've already pressed. Okay, I think. Oh well, there must have been an autosave not too long ago.
But when my dad had very long work shifts, she was fine as a single mom, but then my dad came back, everything went to shit.
Yeah, sounds like he's sounds like she'll be better off without him, mate. That might be unfortunate for you. You've got an older sister there, right? She can help as well, yeah? She lives with you, yeah? Your sister?
Yay.
Yay. Okay, that's good. That's good. You've still got a little family there, man, to support each other. Don't worry about it. He's the one who'll be losing out. I know now, 30 years later, my dad deeply regrets some of the stuff he did when we were kids. Listen, mate, I've told you before, and I'll tell you again. If you ever need somebody to talk to, mate, send me a message on PSN or a party invite or whatever. I'm always there for you, kiddo, okay?
K.
Good. You keep your chin up, mate. You're strong for your mum. Help her out. And hopefully I'll talk to you soon, mate. Not seen you in the streams as much recently, but I guess you've got fun things to do. Watch this ultras and play video games. Don't blame you. Take care, Nicholas. I'm gonna go get some supper now, mate. You have a good night, buddy. A bit tired. I'm just going to wait a few seconds in case you're typing something, because I know there's a delay. Okay, I'm off. If you need to speak to me again, mate, just send me a message, dude. Big up your bad self. Adios, amigos. Au revoir, mes amis. Arrivederci, miei amici. Auf Wiedersehen, my friends. Sayonara. Dovidsenia. Good night. Love you long time. See you next time. Take care of yourselves and each other. And stay happy.